Micey. I'm Matt Judd.
Welcome to... Oh, that reminds me. I'm
God.
John Mckenzie.
Yes.
Speak.
Hi.
So I can leave this bit.
Welcome to That Reminds Me. Welcome to episode something, but it's...
Yo.
If this all goes to plan, happy belated 1 year of the podcast.
Happy belated year. Let's go. We made
Thank you to
it.
anyone who has listened. 1 episode,
Appreciate
10
you.
episodes, all the episodes. We appreciate it. Let us know what you want to see in the future. If you like the vibe, if you want to change the vibe, we won't be offended. We just might cry. We'll see. Facts. How you doing today, John? Oh,
let us know what your favorite.
yes.
Let us know what your favorite moment or favorite episode or anything was.
Indeed, I don't remember any of them.
I am doing pretty good today. I had a
Doing
pretty
pretty
good day. Kind of tired from work, but we move on.
I am having a pretty good day. It's an average day of the week that we record this, the same week that we're gonna,
really
update this. So it's a nice summer, very sunny out.
It's a normal August
been hanging out with friends.
But if you were
I don't know why I just friend zoned my boyfriend. I'm hanging with my boyfriend.
If you were to think back to, I don't know, the 31st of July.
Just thinking about July as a whole.
Well, just like if you were to think back to like just before you went on your trip, right? Because obviously you're on it right now, and we're talking while you're, on your break.
I took time out of my trip too.
Yeah. But if you were to think back to before it, how excited are you?
I am pretty excited. I'm a little tired. I haven't started packing. I've done like a billion things today, and I've been completely stressed out. And I'm still stressed out, so it's going great.
You're still stressed out on this random August day?
Yes, on this random August day. It's the thought of it stresses me out. But like, just think about July as a whole. Maybe now, like July and half of August. Like, how are you liking your August so far, John?
Well,
because I'm having an amazing August so far.
my August, because we're in August right now.
Yes.
And in general, I had a lot planned for August anyways. I was going to be... See, it's actually good that you took your break in August because I was actually super busy in August anyways. So if you didn't take your break,
what are you going to do in August again?
Well, it already happened, and because we're friends, we talked about it. So what did I do?
But the thing though is the viewers don't know.
Well, no, there was a phone call where I talked about everything that I did to you, and I'm just curious if you're like a real
London.
Friend, so it's...
Real ones know. If you know, you know.
Yep. I did indeed go to London.
And also, go ahead.
I was gonna say just like I did.
Big London boy.
Yep.
You
I'm a London boy. I enjoy walking Camden.
John, he's always like, take me back to London is what I was gonna say until you fucking cut me off with a shitty song. But I was just gonna ask you because, first of all, the viewers, I hope you guys enjoyed the last episode of the podcast. We did have a special guest. We have had Natalie on twice now, so I'm curious to see what John's thoughts are. But I have a curious feeling that he might have disconnected. He's not responding, so this is awkward. What do I talk about? Do you guys, when you clean, like, if I have a clean room, I have a clean mindset. If I have, like, a messy room, my mindset is a mess. And I think that's just because, like, if I'm in a hurry, if I'm rushing, if I'm doing a lot, I just don't have time to, like, clean my room. But if I have, like, a peace of mind where I'm not doing a lot, then boom, I can actually, like, sit down, clean my room. And maybe that's why. But I'm curious, do you guys enjoy having a very clean room? Because I've just
is this like something else?
Welcome back.
I can't
Hello?
Was I lagging?
You haven't been here this entire time.
I heard you perfectly fine, and I kept talking about how I can't tell whether this is real or if you're doing the bit again where you're talking over me.
No, I couldn't hear you
once.
For
For me, nothing has changed. My ping hasn't changed anything, and now you're just talking to me, and I feel like I'm gaslighting myself into thinking you were just talking over me.
Bro,
but...
I'm literally recording the podcast. You can check.
All right. Sure. Yep. There's definitely a recording of this, for sure.
John, how was the last episode of podcast?
The last episode of the podcast was really good. I think
it was with Natalie.
I think Natalie and I mesh really well together.
What was like the main topic you talked about?
Friendship.
Friendship.
Camaraderie. Just the good old days.
And the last time we had Natalie on the podcast, it did shit. So if you had a selling point,
no.
Shh.
It did pretty good.
No, just let me do my
the last time. No. Remember the last episode that we had her on, which was that the episode 2 episodes before this.
Yes. It's gonna do shit because it's so recent. It takes time for it to brew.
Okay.
Just like my thoughts on Deadpool. My Deadpool
thoughts
are still brewing.
So it's a week later.
I've been spoiled more. Actually,
it's 2 weeks later.
And I haven't really thought about it.
It is now the end of August, meaning it's been like a whole month since you watched it.
So I really just need more time,
Okay.
But I was going to say is in the last episode, like, what's a selling point? If you had to sell the episode to the audience right now, in case they did not listen to it, what would you say? Like, what would be like, yo?
I'm on it.
Okay, other than that.
I think that's a pretty good selling point. I don't know. I think that's a pretty good selling point.
All right, okay. All right. Anyways, welcome back to Oh, That Reminds Me. Today we're going to be doing something a little bit different today. Today we're going to be doing something a little bit different today. I don't know if you can tell, but today is going to happen.
Small side section. That'll be quick. That you don't even know about. But, I felt like, let me break the fourth wall here. Guys, Mackenzie's going... This is pre-recorded, right? Mackenzie's going on her trip.
It's not. John. It's not pre-recorded.
I broke the fourth wall. And I don't know. I thought that it wouldn't be right if we didn't do your favorite segment of the show before you took a month off.
Do I have to find a riddle?
Welcome to the Billie Eilish podcast, ladies and gentlemen.
I love
Billie Eilish is dropping a collaboration with Charlie XCX on the song Guess or something. Is it called Guess?
I don't fucking know.
I think so.
Well, we've already listened to it.
And it will mark, or did mark, her first ever credited feature in her musical career.
There is a song called Guess. But it'd be really funny if it wasn't Billie.
It's Billie.
But, like,
they're really Billie's funny. Rings. She's is Billie.
But, like, it'd be really funny.
Now, I'm curious on your thoughts, even though we've already heard, the song. An alleged leaker or something had some alleged early lines from Billie on the remix in which she disses Taylor Swift. And according to the people who replied to that, this is the same person who said apparently like days ago or like a week ago or something that Billie was going to be on a remix. And now it's true. So maybe it is true. Obviously, we know right now if it's true, but what are your thoughts if Billie and Taylor get into a war? Do you think she would do that?
I hope not, because if I have to listen or hear anything about Taylor Swift one more time, I might take a very... I can't say it without... I hate Taylor Swift, and it actually, like, angers me. Like, just the thought. Like, I literally blocked more words that could be Taylor Swift on my Twitter today. Just because they're just so stupid and dumb.
If you want to tweet about the Mad Jad, if you want to tweet about the Mad Jad stream without her knowing, I'm gonna start tweeting like Taylor Swift folklore evermore midnights, guys. What should I get Mackenzie for her birthday?
You think my viewers could think
the tweet won't appear on the timeline, and then it was just a funny idea. I don't think anyone would be able to give me a good. I feel like I'm decent at gift giving.
Yeah, but I'm not good at gift giving, so I wouldn't know.
You're very good at gift giving.
No, I'm not.
From the gifts I've received only.
That's because you just tell me what you want.
I didn't tell you that I wanted the OVO hoodie.
John. You kind of. John, let's not lie here. Anywho.
I have implied. I didn't even know you knew that I liked Drake. I don't even talk about him that much.
I'm surprised you know who Drake is.
Yeah. Yo, you know what's crazy?
What's crazy?
I almost just doxed, but I didn't. So huge.
That's good.
I have officially gained my reputation as a Canadian, which is awesome. Because there is a restaurant that I put you guys onto, that you guys went to for the first time. You, Natalie, I think Umar and Jade went to, because I brought it up and I talked about it, and then you guys enjoyed it. And Natalie loves it so much that she went back and like she wants to keep going back, and she loves it, and it's one of her favorite pizza places.
Okay,
and
but like
so
what about me? What do I come into this equation?
I'm just saying I put you guys onto the local food scene, so I'm kind of more tapped in than you guys are, if anything, to Canada. So I've gained my reputation. I'm an official honorary Canadian, and I'm very happy about that.
Well, I don't want to be an American.
You're a perfect all American bitch.
Perfect all American hips, perfect all American tits. I know my place.
I wasn't gonna say that part.
This is it.
A new segment today.
But yes, we're doing a new thing today. Okay, so if you think back to 2 weeks ago in the episodes,
yep,
we did ranking our random things. We were just ranking shit because our opinion matters.
I gotta see if I still have, because we were gonna do those other ones. I gotta see if I still have that list, because it's like, well, I just gotta check because it's been so long. Because it's been weeks, so I just gotta like dig through the archives, you know.
Now we're gonna do something first before we do that, and then we're gonna do our last two. But before we do that, we're going to do a brand new segment. John, do you like movies?
No.
All right, so
I'm just kidding. I love movies. I'm a casual movie enjoyer, but I love movies. It's like the problem is when you say you love movies, then like the film bros be like, "Oh yeah, well, what's your favorite?"
I fucking hate film bros.
Movie, and it's like, bro, I just watch movies that I think look cool, and then I go, wow, that was a cool movie, and I like movies.
Hate
and
film
you know,
bros.
Not every movie has to be like this crazy, deep meaning, insane, innovative thing. I can watch a Transformers movie and have some fun. So yeah, I'm a casual movie enjoyer.
Poor Things, the thing that like won a bunch of like
I do believe Poor Things won a lot of awards. Yeah.
Why the fuck is it on Disney Plus? Isn't it like explicit? This is crazy.
Actually, which you would know this already.
It's Star.
Deadpool and Wolverine said the F word the most out of any Marvel movie. Oh yes, I would know this already. So, because you've already seen it. So it's actually said the most F words out of all the Marvel movies. So, yeah, take that, woke left Disney. We still fucking got it.
Let's
bitch.
Go.
We can still swear in our movies, Disney.
Gosh. But the reason why we're talking about movies is because there is a website called IMDB. Have you heard of it, John? Have you?
I have heard of IMDB.
Yeah, really.
Very, very famous. Very famous.
Now, do you know stuff that's higher and possibly lower? I don't know how to segue into this.
I do know that some things are rated higher than others, and some things are rated lower than others. Yes. Why do you ask this?
Because let me find a sound effect really quickly. Sound effect.
Drum roll.
So because
that's your transition sound effect.
I couldn't find. That was the first one.
That's the one you came up with. You like scrolled through. You got like every one you could have used. Just like you can't think of any other one really. We're doing higher or lower.
Yay! But higher and lower with IMDb scoring. So we're going to say a movie. For example, The Godfather Part 2, 1974, okay. Or Harry Potter and the Prison of Azkaban.
The Godfather Part 2. That's
you
supposed
think
to be
it's
like
higher?
that's like one of the highest rated movies of all time.
But it's Part 2.
That's like, yeah, I'm pretty sure that's that one in particular is like one of the highest rated of all time, I think.
Well, let's see.
I've never seen The Godfather, for the record, or Part 2.
The Godfather Part 2 had a 9. Well, Harry Potter had a 7.9. Well,
let's
now
go.
Feel free to play. The issue really is that me and John, like we said, have not watched a lot of movies. So
whoa! I've watched many a movie in my days.
But now we have The Godfather Part 2 and James Bond Spectre. Spectrum? No, Spectrum. That's not what it says. Spectre.
The Godfather
2015.
Part 2.
Yeah, probably The Godfather. It's just
going
to be The Godfather.
We got one of the highest rated movies at first.
Should I refresh?
No,
it changed.
Oh?
We have James Bond Spectre.
Okay.
And Whiplash.
Oh.
Now, Spectre had a 6.8 for little perspective.
I think Whiplash is supposed to be good. I'll say Whiplash.
It has Myers Teller.
Yeah, Whiplash is, you know that the movie where they play the instruments?
Whoa!
And he's like, I think he's playing the drums, and then there's that bald guy too.
Yes.
Yeah,
I think I'm with you because the image they picked for this has an extraordinary film. Whiplash will have audience cheering and begging for an encore. It's just non-stop.
To be fair, like everything in the universe. Do you guys have in Canada? Do you guys have the JD Power Awards?
What the fuck is that?
Dude, every car commercial in America, every car you watch, it's like, won the JD Power, and this is a JD Power. JD Power just be slutting themselves out and giving awards to fucking everyone, because every car's got a JD Power award. That shit means nothing. And so that's like how, like, back in the day, I don't know if you knew about this, but like, I used to buy a lot of games at GameStop for my Xbox 360, right? Like, every game has a Game of the Year edition. Not all of them can be Game of the Year, but they all got a Game of the Year edition. What are you? Are aliens contacting you? What is going on?
I'm muted for the podcast. Billy Eyes Tours tweeted that there's pop-ups saying call Charlie XCX at, and then the number, and then I was listening to what the number said, and it's just a little leaky leak. Leaky leak.
But yes, I believe Whiplash is higher. I don't know how I got onto GameStop, but
that was 8.5. Spectre being a 6.8. Oh, okay. This is a movie I wanted to see. We have Whiplash with 8.5 and Parasite.
Oh,
Parasite was a big praise.
Parasite's supposed to be very good.
Still haven't seen it. There's a lot of movies I want to see, but then if you want to see one movie, you have to get like Disney Plus. But then if you want to see another movie, you have to go on Netflix. But then if you want to see another movie, you have to go on HBO. But if you want another one, you want Crave. You have another one, you want to follow. Like, it's just
in America. Shout out! I was gonna say shout out America, but don't shout out America. But I believe in America, they're starting to do like bundles, which is cool. Like, you can get a Disney Plus, Hulu, and HBO Max bundle, and it's like a 30% discount, and you get all three.
I do think Disney Plus is pretty it's pretty good, I would say.
Dude, the problem is, like, I have so many streaming services, but like, I don't know what to watch.
It's kind of like, that's why
recommendations, guys.
Season 2, Mad Jad Sin commentary over movies we have to watch.
Yes, sir.
Yeah.
Because we're proving right now that we know a lot about movies.
Yep.
And that's why Parasite's higher than Whiplash.
It's tied. 8.5 and 8.5.
So we technically win, right?
Yes.
Let's go.
Now we have The Ring from 2002 and Parasite. I don't know what the fuck The Ring is. Let's see.
The Ring is a horror movie. If you Google it, you'll get ratings. No, don't Google it. The Ring is a horror movie that has a Dead by Daylight collaboration.
It sounds like another urban legend, a videotape filled with nightmarish images leads to a phone call foretelling the viewer's death in exactly 7 days.
Yep. When you see the you don't know about this?
Reporter Rachel Keller is spectacle. What? skeptical
Skeptical,
of the story until 4 teenagers all die.
You just smoothly transitioned into one of those like hyping up movies on the cover thing. Keller is an absolute spectacle to watch. Must see.
Reading's hard, man. 4 teenagers
ratings,
all
though,
die.
right?
No, mysteriously, exactly 1 week after watching just such tape,
I can't believe you've never heard of
allowing
this.
her investigate. I wasn't allowed to watch like horror like my mom hates scary stuff.
I didn't watch it
Like-
either. I'm just tapped in, bro.
Like I wasn't allowed to like if there was a horror movie on the TV, I covered my ears and closed my eyes.
I wasn't.
Yeah.
I like no one was stopping me from watching horror movies and stuff. I'm just a little scared.
But I'm taking a horror class, so this is going to change a lot. Maybe I'll watch it.
I'm just a little scared of cat, but I know a lot about horror movies because I would watch kill counts.
Allowing
so
her
I would understand them all.
investigative
Parasite is definitely
curiosity
higher,
to
by the way.
get the better of her, Rachel takes down the video and watches it. Tracks down the video and watches it. Now she has 7 days to unravel the mystery. Sounds good.
Yeah.
I do think
Parasite's
Parasite's higher, yeah. Yeah. And it is, with The Ring being a 7.1. Ooh, okay.
Okay.
This is for the anime fans. We have The Ring and Your Name.
Oh, you saw that, right?
No.
You didn't watch that? I thought you watched it.
Your Name was something I wanted to watch, and I still
You
have
really
not
wanted
watched.
to watch it. Oh, you saw it.
However, no.
Is it Ghibli?
I don't believe it is.
Oh, I don't know anything about
But
it.
is Your Name the one that's becoming a musical?
My name's Jonathan.
I thought I was gonna laugh.
I had to do it once.
Matt Pat is like producing a
Matt
musical.
Pat is in Your Name.
No. Oh, here. Matt Pat co-produced the Broadway show. Wait. What? No, you know that Matt Pat has like 2 degrees in like theater? Oh, it's Your Lie in April musical that Matt Pat is producing. Hello? Did we
Hello.
lose him? Were you
No,
such
I'm here.
shock?
I'm just trying to think. So it's Your Name or what?
The Ring with the 7.1 rating.
Ooh.
I've heard
I
really
have-
good things about Your
Yeah.
Name.
I have heard that you have heard really good things about Your Name.
But also, I feel like it's very niche.
But I
But
feel like the niche shit is what gets rated high.
I kind of want to go Your Name here.
I agree.
Ooh, 8.3 with Your Name, with the
Let's
Ring only having a
go!
7.1.
Let's go!
Now-
Who do you think you are? I am!
Now, this is pretty much the
The
same
bowling ball.
category, same genre. We have Your Name, 2016,
Uh-huh.
8.3, and The Wolf of Wall Street, 2013.
Oh, Wolf of Wall Street.
Instantly.
Yeah, Wolf of Wall Street.
I mean, it is iconic.
What?
Oh, no! Your Name has
What?
more!
What's the Wolf of Wall Street rated?
I think that was an 8. Wait. The Wolf of
What?
Wall
Isn't the Wolf of Wall Street like really... like-
No, John. The Wolf of Wall Street had an 8.2. Your Name had an 8.3.
Oh my
By
god.
a point.
Nah, you
By
anime
a
fans, bro.
point.
You anime. Come on, bro. Point
Leonardo
one.
DiCaprio does not have it. Also, Margot
Oh.
Robbie's in this.
God damn you, Leo, for not liking older women. The number might have been higher if you...
But this now means that we'll be switching to the ranking one until we finish the ranking one. Then we'll come back to this until we lose. Then we'll go back to the rankings.
Oh, okay.
Smooth, I know.
Speaking about movies, Mackenzie,
I cry.
a lot.
Whoa,
It's like a
what the
sad
fuck?
amount. You should like, I don't know. I feel like you should talk to someone.
And I feel like
I'm kidding.
Pixar and
can I bring up part of,
Disney.
Can I bring up a time of you crying that I thought was funny? And I think you thought it was funny too. But if you didn't, we can cut it out.
Okay, go ahead.
It was during one of your most recent streams. You
with
you
my
were late,
period?
and then you started, and you were talking about how you're on your period and how you get emotional, and talking about how you might start randomly crying made you start crying. So then you cut your camera because you started crying out of nowhere, and then someone like gave you bits or some shit, and so then you unmute. You're like, "Thank you for the bits," and it's just like, gotta keep the grind up. Gotta make sure you get the thank yous in.
What can I say?
So you're a functional crier, but
I cry a little
I'm
bit.
I'm known to cry along to media.
And I feel like Disney/Pixar has pretty sad deaths myself.
Yup. I have a list of a bunch, and there were so many to pick from. Ooh.
Now, if you guys missed last episode, we basically ranked a bunch of stuff. We did fast food chains, soft drinks, and superheroes. And now we're gonna do saddest death. We're gonna do an honorable mention, and then our top 3.
Yup.
And I think I'm gonna start.
Okay.
With a classic, I think was once.
Is this your honorable mention?
This is my honorable mention. It's a classic
Okay.
death for the younger generation. It touched the hearts of many people, and they also died twice. And that is Olaf. Frozen 1, he almost died, technically, to the fire. And he's like, some people are worth melting for. And then number 2, Frozen 2, he dies again. And he's a funny, goofy guy, and he's just happy to be there. And he's just a
little lad.
Exactly.
He just died. He deserved that.
What is your honorable?
My honorable mention isn't technically a death, but that's why it's an honorable mention. My honorable mention is arguably sadder than any Disney Pixar death that ever happened, despite it not being a death.
Oh.
Do you know what that is?
No.
It's a scene we all cried to.
No.
It's Cars 3 Lightning McQueen wrecking. He nearly died. I think it's one of the saddest scenes. It's one of the saddest scenes in cinema. So my honorable mention goes to not a death, but it is Lightning McQueen, Cars 3, absolutely wrecking.
John bawls his eyes out every time he watches it.
I do. It's very sad. My hero.
Now, my number 3. I don't know how to pronounce it.
Oh.
But it is the brother from Big Hero 6, Tadashi. Tadshi.
Tadashi, I would assume.
Tadashi? Should I
Probably.
Google it?
You can.
I'll Google it. But yes, in Big Hero 6, bro goes out, tries to help, his, I think was it his teacher? Was it his roommates?
See, I know so many Pixar movies, and they're all so memorable. Other than Car, because Cars isn't memorable at all, but all the other ones are so memorable that it's jumbling in my brain, and gosh, I can't even remember.
I can tell you. Shortly after being accepted by Robert Callaghan, the institution's professor, the exhibition hall catches fire with Professor Callaghan still inside.
Callahan.
Tadashi. It's Tadashi. I forgot an A. Oops.
Tadashi.
Tadashi runs
Tadashi,
into the burning building in an effort to save him. Moments later, the building explodes, killing Tadashi, and everyone else assumes Callaghan. And it was sad because you don't expect it, and it's a brother.
I wish I remembered that one because that one would make my list over my number 3.
Oh.
Should I reveal?
Yes, reveal.
My number 3 death is so sad that I can't even remember how they died because it's been so long since I saw the movie.
Oh.
I just remember I think it was sad when I saw it. It is Bing Bong from Inside Out.
Who's your friend who likes to play Bing Bong, Bing Bong?
Do I remember how Bing Bong dies? No. Do I remember any of the plot of Inside Out?
Oh my
No.
God.
But I think it was
Bing
sad.
Bong and Joy fall down to all the forgotten memories, and they have his wagon, and they try
I'm getting
to
emotional
launch
already just remembering
themselves
it.
all the way up
You're
there,
uncovering a really sensitive
so then
memory
Bing
that I
Bong
sort of just
pushes Joy,
I hid it away.
and they have to sing the song, Who's Your Friend Who Likes to Play Bing Bong, Bing Bong, and then Joy gets really excited, and she turns back, and Bing Bong sacrifices
There's a
himself,
reason
and,
that I forgot
he's
about
just like,
this. Why are you bringing this
he's
back
just
up? Stop!
Go save Riley for me. It's a beautiful scene.
Anyways, yeah, Bing Bong death. Very sad. Definitely remembered it.
Mm-hmm.
And didn't have to look up Disney Pixar deaths and then find one that from a movie that I had seen but forget, and then put it in.
My number 2
Your number 2
is Ellie from Up.
Hmm?
It's a classic. I feel like you go right into the movie, you're instantly crying, and you don't even know Ellie.
Mm-hmm.
That's the thing, though.
Mm-hmm.
She made an impact without even, like, being there for a while.
Mm-hmm.
And the motivation and what the fuck is the other guy's name? Carl?
Russell.
Carl then is the old guy.
Russell's the kid.
Yep, exactly. Carl's, like, motivation to, like, fulfill Ellie's, like, dream is just, it makes the death more sad. And it's like, oh, and that
he does end up murdering someone in the movie.
That is true. He does shoot somebody.
It's crazy.
I kind of always fan about it. But yeah, that is my number 2.
Yep. My number 2 is a death that affects us all, and
as they all do.
The way you know it's a powerful death is when you feel
don't
it.
Don't even remember it because it's so traumatizing. By any chance,
is when you feel it in your soul, despite not even being there, not even experiencing it, and that is why my number 2 spot. I'm getting emotional just thinking about it. Rest in peace, the greatest. It's Doc Hudson. Now, does Doc Hudson die on screen? No. But, unfortunately, I do believe his voice actor passed away in between filming. And so, again, unfortunately, he had to, pass off the series. He didn't get an ending, and it's very sad. The greatest racer to ever do it, to be honest. And I don't know what kind of person I would be without him. So, my number 2 goes to Doc Hudson.
Fair enough. My number 1.
That one's if you don't know me, I love cars, so that one's actually a serious one. Doc Hudson's death is really sad.
But it's only number 2.
But it's only number 2.
My number 1 is the one, the only, Bing Bong from Inside Out. I love Bing Bong. That shit makes me sad. Oh my god, the way you only ranked it number 3 is insane. It's Bing Bong.
Well, part of the reason that I chose Bing Bong out of all of the ones when I Googled was because I always remembered you talking about Bing Bong's death. So I was like, that shit gotta be sad.
Bing Bong.
I just don't remember it.
He's beautiful. Take her to the moon for me. Anywho's. What's your number 1?
My number 1 saddest Disney Pixar death. Do you have a prediction for my number 1?
Mater never dies. Lightning McQueen never dies. Allie never dies. No, I got no clue.
My number 1 pick is Ellie from Up.
Ah, classic.
As you previously stated,
yes.
To get me to like, I'm someone who, like, I need to be invested in characters and care about characters, and I need to, like, build attachment. But the fact that the writers, the creators, whatever you want to say, of Up were able to get you so attached to Ellie just so quickly, and also, like, my favorite form of media is music. I love music. I think music's, like, a great way to just, like, I don't know, express your emotions. There's music you can listen to for, like, all occasions, right? I just love listening to music, and like the piano when you just hear the bum 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 bum, like, shit. When you got an emotional song going on during an emotional scene, I just start bawling my eyes out uncontrollably.
That's why Ellie is number 1. Fair enough. Fair, valid. Honestly, Ellie was my number 1, and then I remembered Bing Bong, and I was like, damn.
I unfortunately don't remember Bing Bong. So,
Man.
Is he an elephant?
Yeah. He's a
huge.
purple, pink elephant.
I got that.
But those are my rankings. Honorable mention is the one, the only. I closed my phone, and I can't remember who the fuck my honorable mention is. 1 second.
Your honorable mention
Olaf.
was Olaf, yeah.
Followed by Tadashi, followed by Ellie, followed by Bing Bong.
My rankings, honorable mention, Lightning McQueen's injury, near-death experience. Number 3, Bing Bong. Number 2, Doc Hudson. And number 1, Ellie from Up, which I definitely knew her name, and I don't have written down Up Old Lady. And then found out her name from you.
As you can tell, we're really big movie people, which will bring us back to our other segment.
Well, I'm such a big movie person that
so many movies.
These kids movies.
Whoa!
They don't concern me.
What
I
the
watch
fuck?
real. No, I'm trolling.
Anyways, let's play again.
I say as I'm gassing up cars.
I'm hoping that it'll just give me only kids movies. Okay. Higher and lower. Friendly reminder, this is IMDB ratings.
IMDB,
This
not
isn't which
Rotten
ones are his
Tomatoes,
favorite.
Not
this is
favorite, yeah.
real statistics, real opinions that matter. Now,
not opinions, real facts.
Facts, true. Now, do we think that Mad Max Fury Road 2015 or Harry Potter and the Goblet of Fire? God, they really love giving Harry Potter
and the Goblet of Fire. Harry Potter.
Give us a little taste of what Harry Potter and the Goblet of Fire is.
If Harry Potter and the Goblet of Fire isn't ranked the #1 greatest movie of all time. No, I'm trolling. It's not the greatest movie of all time. However, Harry Potter and the Goblet of Fire is my favorite Harry Potter movie, and it's definitely one of my favorite books. It is fucking phenomenal. You got the Triwizard Tournament. You got Cedric Diggory. You got the return of Lord Voldemort. Goblet of Fire marks this turning point in the series where it goes from fighting this this threat that's not really there, this looming threat of Voldemort's trying to come back, but each time it's unsuccessful, to damn, I'm a sucker for movies where the hero loses, and Harry doesn't die, but one of Harry's friends gets murdered, and the main villain that you've been battling and trying to stop from coming back the entire series, he's successfully back, and that's when it the series takes this shift into this oh shit sort of serious moment,
And can you just read what Mad Max Fury Road is about? I just sent you the
Mad
synopsis.
Max Fury Road is about people who huff drugs in the desert.
I
years after
Yeah, okay.
the collapse of civilization. The tyrannical Immortan Joe. Is that real?
Shut up, Joe. No, this is real. This is real. I'm not even joking.
Yeah. Big Bad Joe enslaves apocalypse survivors inside the desert fortress, the Citadel. When the warrior Imperator Furiosa, Charlize Theron, leads the despot's 5 wives in a daring escape, she forges an alliance with Max Rokatansky, Tom Hardy.
Oh my God, is that the Mad Max?
And former captive. Well, he's... I don't know. She made an alliance with him. Maybe he's reasonable Max. Fortified in the massive armored truck, the War Rig, they try to outrun the ruthless warlord and his henchmen in a deadly high-speed chase through the wasteland. Okay.
I don't know why, but I always confuse Mad Max. Not confuse it, but sometimes when I see Mad Max, I think it's the Borderlands movie. That isn't out yet, but
I can understand
it gets the same colors. We're doing Harry Potter, the Goblet of Fire.
My thought process through this is Harry Potter and the Goblet of Fire. Harry Potter, widely reviewed series, sold really well. People love it. And Mad Max, to me, this rating might put me on to Mad Max. Mad Max, to me, has always just been another, not cheap, but just another, generic-ish action movie franchise that I never gave a chance. So if this is rated highly, I might check it out.
We're going to go with Harry Potter, the Goblet of Fire, which is lower. Mad Max is 8.1. 8.1? And Goblet of Fire with the 7.7.
7.7 is crazy for Goblet of Fire. Y'all gotta rewatch that shit.
Which means we're going back to our list rankings.
But yeah, maybe I'll check out Mad Max then. I didn't realize.
Well,
I always thought it wasn't.
Isn't there a billion?
I've never heard. I only know Mad Max Fury Road, and then I know Furiosa just came out.
Mad Max in order. Okay, you have to watch Mad Max 1979. Then you have to watch Mad Max 2 1981. Then you have to watch Mad Max Beyond Mad Max Beyond Thunderdome 1985. Then you want to watch Mad Max Fury Road 2015. Then Furiosa, a Mad Max Saga 2024, and then Mad Max The Wasteland that's not out yet.
Okay, I'll watch the modern series. It's sort of like Planet of the Apes. I'm not going to go watch the old Planet of the Apes, but the modern series, phenomenal.
But yes, that means we did lose, so we're gonna go back to our rankings, which is
I was
spicy
gonna say,
one.
I let my personal judgment cloud me.
Yeah, a little bit.
More
But
than this.
honestly, I
But yeah,
haven't watched Mad Max, so I feel like I couldn't give it like I didn't know enough to.
yeah. But
But yes, we are going to now go
the
to our
last ranking we have.
rankings. The last ranking that we have. It's like I said, it's a little bit of a spicy one for at least John probably, because I do shit with spicy sauces. Because we're doing best dipping sauce. Now, when we say dipping sauce, I went kind of the chicken nugget route. There's a lot of
I'm
things you
imagining
can dip.
chicken nugget, chicken
You can
tender,
dip
French fry.
vegetables. You can dip pizza. You can dip French fries. I'm thinking chicken tenders, chicken nuggets, chicken wings.
Yeah, boneless wings.
Not boneless.
You know what's crazy?
Wingless.
You know what's crazy? Is that what you were about to talk about with the wings?
No.
A judge ruled that boneless wings can have bones in them,
That's a little dumb.
which is crazy because it's in the name. Because like people got mad because they ordered boneless wings and they like choked on a bone or something, and yeah, judge ruled that boneless wings are allowed to have bones in them.
That's stupid. Why that judge?
I don't know. I don't know if that means like it's just okay to do now, or if like that's just that judge's opinion. I'm not sure the ramifications, but yeah.
Well, I started my last one, so I want you to start.
Now, I didn't have an honorable mention at first, but I just thought of
Oh.
one and I just put it down.
Okay.
My honorable mention goes to Wingstop Ranch. Now,
No,
for most of my life,
don't
even
like ranch.
till now, I say I don't like ranch. And I say I'm not a ranch person. But the last time that I had Wingstop, I was curious and I dipped it in the ranch and I ate it and it tasted all right. It wasn't horrible. I didn't gag, throw up, anything like that. It was okay. And I like it in the voodoo fries. And I just didn't have a different honorable mention. So Wingstop Ranch, you didn't make my top list, but you're okay.
I don't like Wingstop ranch. I don't like. I don't hate ranch. It was just too much ranch. I gave my ranch to Natalie last time I went. Not for me personally.
Fair enough.
At least for
like
chicken.
Natalie?
For chicken, no.
Dude,
I did
Natalie
try
said
it though.
Natalie said she would drink that ranch. There's a
She
lot of
did.
people. Wingstop Ranch has a cult around it.
I've seen her drink the ranch.
That's
Bottles. My honorable, I put two kind of because I don't think that this is really a dip. I did honey garlic, which I don't think you dip stuff in honey garlic. I've never seen a honey garlic dip.
But it's sort of like
So,
a
It's like a
a
toss.
glaze.
Exactly. So because of that, I also put barbecue. Barbecue, solid. Nothing's wrong with it.
Oh.
I feel like it's a safe choice. Safe
You know what?
picking. Is that your honorable now too?
another honorable mention would be barbecue, but for me, I'm super picky with my barbecue sauces. And the problem with me being picky about my barbecue sauces is that I don't know the terminology of the barbecue sauce that I like or how to describe it. So I just gotta like feel it out. Barbecue sauce for me, it needs to be very light. I can't have like a lot of barbecue sauce on it, and it has to be like specific tasting ones.
No, I like ribs, for example. Love ribs. I fucking shove a bunch of barbecue sauce on it. My mom, she like gets like 5 different barbecue sauces and mixes them all together. Like we got ketchup in it. We got like honey garlic, barbecue sauce, and we got like this like I don't know what the names of them are, but there's just like so many different ones, and it tastes really good. And I like barbecue, and I don't really care. Like
for
honestly,
me, it's gotta be like a light glaze
I
barbecue
prefer
sauce.
like mixing a bunch of the barbecue over like a McDonald's barbecue. Like I'm not a fan. But yes, that's my honorable barbecue.
At the number 3 spot, I have the restaurant specific sauce.
Oh.
Now, you may be confused. What do you
Wait,
mean by
that's
the
the
restaurant
name?
specific sauce? Yeah, that's what I called this category. What do you mean by restaurant specific sauce? This is to specifically restaurant specific chicken sauces, right? I love cane sauce. I love a sauce that I can't say, but is from like a local chicken restaurant that I have. Like it's those sort of sauces. Even what's it called? At Walmart, they have like a cane sauce sort of like dupe that's called their chicken tender sauce. It's very different than their chicken sauce and like their chicken. It's the chicken tender sauce, I believe. And yeah, it's just spectacular. I wasn't really sure how to describe the sauce because, like I said, it's pretty much like every restaurant has their own slight version of it, and so it's named after the restaurant, like cane sauce. So if you just want to call this category cane sauce, then name it that. But the reason it's at number 3 and not higher is because each iteration of it is like slightly different. You know what I mean? Like depending on the restaurant you're going to, like restaurant specific sauces could technically include like a Chick-fil-A sauce, but like I don't like Chick-fil-A sauce. However, cane sauce, love cane sauce. So sort of like a hit or miss. That's why it's at my number 3. But when it hits hard.
Fair enough.
Yeah.
Now mine is kind of lame. Mine's just sweet and sour.
I have always wanted to try sweet and sour, and I've never done it.
You know, I would explain sweet and sour with being a little sweet and a little sour. Honestly, it's not even that sour. I don't know. It just is sauce. And if I have to, like, it wouldn't be my go-to, but if I, like, have to get a sauce and they don't have my second or first, I'll go with the sweet and sour.
Or if they randomly toss sauces in the bag and you look in and there's only sweet and sour in there, you're not, like, complaining. You're just like, all right, like, I'll eat it.
Well, sometimes I just go, nah, I don't want to have it. I'll just have it dry. But
enough.
yeah, no, sometimes I'm like, dip,
But
trail.
sweet and sour is above barbecue?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
At my number 2 spot.
Number two.
I have an unconventional sauce.
Oh.
One could argue it isn't a sauce. However, Mckenzie put me on to dipping chicken nuggets in honey. So
That's my number 2 too.
My number 2 spot is honey. Honey with chicken nuggets, chicken tenders,
yes,
etc. is fucking fantastic. And then this,
if you're like
Mckenzie
you right now, try it first.
Try it with regular honey, but then also if you like spice, hot honey is spectacular. Oh my god, you get like the sweetness of the honey with a little bit of spice. Mike's hot honey, delicious, but also even just classic honey in general. And that's another one of those things that's like now reached I wouldn't say nostalgic status because like we've only been friends for like 5 years, and so I would have tried it maybe like 4 to 5 years ago. But like we talked about, I said like a lot there. I'm so sorry, guys. With the fast food chains, I ranked a McDonald's at my 3 and talked about how McDonald's just like hits the McNuggets with honey is just like such a fantastic combo. I'm glad you put me onto it.
You're
number
welcome.
2, honey.
You're welcome. That
what
is
would
also
you like
my
to say as the creator of that combo for me?
So I'll give a little bit of an origin story. Basically, I am a picky eater, and my mom was like, "You aren't eating any dipping sauce. Why don't you like a dipping sauce?" So apparently, she put us on honey. Apparently, that's the story. And also, I think it was because it's natural too. Like it is sweet, but it is like it's not the worst option as well.
Yeah.
My mom.
Honey exists in the world. You don't go to the barbecue sauce tree.
It's not. Yeah, exactly. And also, fun
like a
fact:
mixture.
as a kid, my mom, whenever we like I'm talking like when I was little, because I'm a younger sibling, so my sister would be like, "I want McDonald's." Apparently, my mom used to be like, "Can we get the fries with no salt so they were warm?" So she would wait the extra time so that she could get warm fries.
My dad, this was pre me being alive, but my dad always told me about how like when he was younger, right? McDonald's would just pre-make all their food, right? Because there wasn't like that many menu options. So he would go and they would all just be sitting under like the heaters and stuff, right?
Yes.
But he would obviously want a fresh one, so all he would do would like find something that's on like the burger or whatever and say he wants it without on purpose, even though he still likes it with the thing, but it was just so that they had to cook a fresh one rather than getting one of the old ones that just sat there.
It's great. Amazing. 10 out of 10.
Yeah.
Recommend. I don't do it because it's fast food. I'm in a rush, you know? But now we'll go to number ones.
My number one spot. See, it's interesting because I was going to try to guess your number 1 sauce, but I don't think I can.
I don't know what I could guess for yours.
Yeah. My number 1 sauce.
Other than like cane sauce, but that's already been, you know.
My number 1 sauce is a sauce that it's a classic for me. If I don't know what to get, I always default to this one. I feel like it can never miss. There's definitely better iterations than others, but there's none that I've had.
Let me guess.
That are bad. Run it.
Let me search up sauces. Wait.
I feel like it's crazy to me that you don't know that. Maybe I don't talk about it a lot, but this is like my go-to sauce. Especially like if you look up like McDonald's sauces or like Chick-fil-A sauces.
I'm trying. No, now okay, wait. Sauce, nuggets, McDonald's, dipping sauces. I think yours is. Okay, out of all of these, I would say probably spicy buffalo sauce.
That's right. My number one spot goes to buffalo sauce.
Woo!
Buffalo sauce is delicious. You can go to restaurants, you get buffalo wings. You can, go to McDonald's, you dip in buffalo. They got buffalo ranch sometimes. Like KFC's got this like buffalo ranch. Just buffalo sauce is delicious. Buffalo sauce is my favorite sauce. It's not too spicy. It's got the perfect level where you're like, this is a spicy sauce, but without like dying, right? It's mainly like a flavor thing with the spice. Plus, at places where there are buffalo wings, you can get the buffalo mild, the buffalo medium, or the buffalo hot, right? There's different levels of that heat involved in that buffalo flavor. It's a staple for me.
And John's gone. It's a staple for him, period. That's it. He dropped the mic. He said, LOL. Now, back to my room talk. Yeah, so I like to have a clean room a lot.
Wait, am I here?
You're back. Hello.
Oh, that's crazy. Yeah, it's a staple for me. Love buffalo sauce. Number one, takes the cake.
Do you want to guess mine?
Is yours like at McDonald's?
No. Mine is very niche. Mine, you can't get at a lot of places, but when you can get at a place, I'm yippee, I'm happy.
Is there any hint you're able to give?
It's a sauce.
Yeah, I'm not getting it.
It's a sweet sauce.
I'm just gonna. I don't even know if this is sweet sauce, but I'm just gonna shoot this out here because it's like a kind of not crazy sauce, but like it's a sauce that I've never gotten or known anyone to get at like Chick-fil-A. I'm gonna hit a little Polynesian.
What the fuck is a Polynesian?
I don't know. Polynesian sauce. I'll take it. It's not that bad.
Number one is plum sauce.
Oh, I did know that. Fuck.
I enjoy plum sauce. You don't get it at a lot of places. I don't remember where the last one I went where I got a plum sauce. I think I want to say Wendy's, but I could be wrong.
In like the deep depths of my brain, I knew that. We've definitely talked about it at some point in our lives.
A plum sauce. If you can't tell, I love sweet stuff. Sweet stuff.
Mm-hmm.
That's why I have like 4 cavities I need to watch. I love some sweet stuff, and plum sauce.
You're a little sweet tooth.
It's yummy. It's fresh. Not really, but to me it is, and it's sweet. And
to you, it says plum in it, so you're like,
yeah,
you know what? That's a natural,
healthy.
fresh, healthy sauce.
But it, like I said, don't see it often, so I feel like it makes it more special because when I do get it, I'm like, that's some good shit, But yeah, that is my list. Honorable mention of barbecue. Number 3, sweet and sour. 2, honey. 1, plum sauce. Very sweet list.
My honorable mention is Wingstop Ranch / parentheses light glaze of certain specific barbecue sauces that I can't describe. Number 3, I have restaurant-specific sauces, my favorite of which is cane sauce. Number 2, we got the honey. And number 1, buffalo sauce.
Whoa. And those are all of our rankings. Like I said in the last episode we did this. If you guys have ideas of what you want to hear our top 3s on, let us know. And let us know if you enjoy this segment.
We could do more full episodes. We could do like little segments in each episode or some episodes where we just like rank one set, let us know.
Because your opinion as a listener matters and we want to hear it.
Facts.
And please do not be afraid if your opinion might be different from others or you're the only one talking in the chat. We do really appreciate any feedback that we can get back.
Facts.
But we're going to go back to higher and lower. One more round of higher and lower. Are you ready?
I'm ready.
Now,
I'm locked in.
Our high score is 6 right now, and we just got 0. So,
well, the problem is we kept getting gifted like super highly rated. Everyone knows that these are goated movies.
Okay, this one I think will be a little easy. Let me get the description of one because I have a feeling we won't know what it is. We have.
I know every movie that's ever come out ever.
Oh, okay, perfect. So we have Avengers Endgame.
Okay.
And Old
Superhero.
Boy.
Okay.
Tell us what Old Boy's about, John.
So this this boy, right?
Mm-hmm.
So this boy, his
Uh-huh.
name's Dae Soo, right?
Yeah, the switch up.
And well, there's no switch up. There's no switch up. Let the record show there was no switch up. I always knew about this. Dae Soo, right? He's an obnoxious drunk, and he gets bailed out from it's like a police station by his friend.
Uh-huh. Yes.
But then he gets abducted and he wakes up in this cell, right? And he's there for the next 15 years.
Interesting.
Drugged unconscious when human contact is unavoidable.
What?
Okay, so if they need human contact, right? So like if they got to bring like a doctor in or something, right? He's drugged
Oh,
unconscious.
they'll get
So
okay,
he's
I
in a
see,
cell
I
for
see.
15 years
Mhm.
and interacts with no people. Otherwise, there's only a TV that's keeping him company. And then out of nowhere, he is invited, or no, out of nowhere, he's just released, right? And he is invited to track down his jailer with a denoyment,
Uh-huh. What's a
which
denoyment?
we all know what that word means.
Yeah.
That is simply stunning. What did you say though? I lagged, so you sort of like cut out.
A denoyment.
Um, slow down faster. Denoyment is a noun.
Oh,
And
really? Oh, shit, he's gone. Well, because he's gone, I'm, a little bit of a movie fan. I like to do films. Denouement is actually the final part of a movie where the strands of a plot are drawn together and everything is explained and really just a full circle moment. It's the ending of a film. It's just like, voila, it's simply stunning.
Yep.
Now, do we think that
it can
plot
also
is
it can also
better?
apply to plays too.
Oh, true. And maybe even a book.
Maybe.
Now, do we think that story, it does say that the ending is stunning, is better than Avengers Endgame? I would say no.
Okay. So, the problem is, does IMDB like Avengers Endgame? You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Because it's like,
But, like, people like
if you're a
Endgame more than
superhero fan.
Infinity War.
But what does that have to do with the IMDb rating?
That means that it must be higher than Infinity War, whatever Infinity War is.
What is that? But we're not rating it versus Infinity War. We're rating it versus Old Boy.
But Old Boy is old. And, like, it came out in
random-
2003. The tech wasn't as good back then. So I feel like the IMDb ratings, there wasn't a
pretty
lot of
sure-
them. So that means that
pretty sure the
Endgame had
Shawshank
more
Redemption-
reviews.
I'm pretty sure the Shawshank Redemption, which is from the 90s, is the highest rate. You know what? Let's go in game. If we fail on this,
Endgame.
though, we repeat.
Endgame 8.3? Old Boy 8.3. It's time!
Oh my fucking god. Dude, I knew it would be
We got
some
clutched.
random, like, highly... Thank God it was a fucking time. There's gonna be some random, highly rated shit that I've never heard
Now
of.
we have Endgame again. Verse.
8.3.
8.3. 2014 film called Gone Girl.
Oh, no. Isn't that supposed to be good? Is
Let me-
8.3 good, though? In Carthage, Mo, former New York-based writer Nick Dunn, and his glamorous wife Amy present a portrait of a blissful marriage to the public. When Amy goes missing on the couple's 5th wedding anniversary, Nick becomes the prime suspect in her disappearance. The resulting police pressure and media frenzy cause the Dunn's image of a happy union to crumble, leading to tantalizing questions about who Nick and Amy truly are.
The murder mystery, the missing girl.
See, the problem is, I don't know if
I-
Gone Girl is like rated highly or if it's like a cult classic that like people love, but it's not like
Just
super...
like listening to it, I'm bored.
You're bored.
Like it just doesn't sound good.
Really?
Does that sound good to you? Like it seems.
I'm locked in. Why did Amy go missing on the
but, like,
5th wedding
thing though-
anniversary?
The thing though is
Did
like,
Nick do something?
the thing, Avengers Endgame, I feel like, it's a one of the time, kind of like the hype around it type. While Gone Girl, it's a plot that's been used. Oh, like, I've heard Missing Girl. Wow, another one.
But I can toss Gone Girl on and watch it and be like, wow, that's great. I gotta watch 700 fucking movies to set up for
But
Endgame.
is Gone Girl an 8.3?
That's what I'm saying. I don't know, because I've heard a lot about Gone Girl, and there's been a lot of like.
Oh, have you actually? Though?
I feel like, like a lot of mentions of Gone Girl. I feel like just in my life, right? And so I feel like, to some degree, it has to either be a highly rated movie.
See, to
or
my
it's
degrees,
like a cult
I've
classic.
never heard of it at all. So I feel like because I haven't heard of it at all, it must have been a flop.
You know what? I'll side with you. I'll go Endgame.
Okay. We're picking Avengers Endgame.
but
Let us know what you
but I
pick,
think-
Gone
I
Girl
think-
or Avengers Endgame.
I think you're sleeping on Gone Girl.
All right, we'll see if you're right. Avengers Endgame with 8.3, clicking it. Gone Girl with an 8.1. We're still in it, baby.
I told you it was highly rated though. We still
Now.
passed, but I knew it would be good.
Gone Girl. She's still
8.1.
here. 8.1.
She's not gone.
She's not gone yet, but we are going against a 1995 classic, Bad Boys.
Yeah, just hit Gone Girl.
You want not?
That's
You don't want to go
that's the
Bad
Will-
Boys?
That's the Will Smith.
Yeah.
film, right?
You don't.
Yeah,
you don't
no,
think Will
we're-
Smith would be great?
That movie's no, we're just gonna go. It's a fun movie.
Bad
but
Boys
that's-
with a 6.8 and Gone Girl with an 8.1.
Yeah, it's a fun movie, but that shit is not rated highly.
Now, we still have Bad Boys, and we're bringing back one from the first round.
Oh.
The 007 James Bond classic from 2015, Spectre.
I don't remember the rating, but we haven't
I
heard
think-
6 anything, so I think 007's higher.
Yeah, it's a 6.8. It's a tie.
Oh shit, we did hear
Oh,
a 6
shit.
then apparently. Holy fuck. That's close.
I didn't know it was that low, I'm gonna be honest.
I figured it was like a 7.1.
Okay, this movie I have heard, never watched though. I don't know for sure if you watched it, but I think you know it. We have James Bond, Spectre, 6.8.
Yep, 6.8. Okay.
The Blair Witch Project.
Ooh.
In October of
I have-
1994, 3 student filmmakers disappeared in the woods near Buckettville, Maryland, while shooting a documentary. A year later, their footage is found.
I have not seen the Blair Witch Project. However,
But
I
you've heard.
do know that it was like very innovative in the like horror movie space,
Mhm.
and it was like one of the first pioneers of like the sort of like found footage.
I kind of want to
style
go with it.
movies. I want to go Blair Witch Project. I feel
Me
like
too.
if that shit's not rated above 6.8, that's crazy.
Because
Because
it's made an impact.
I believe it's had a pretty big impact on the genre.
Okay, we're going the Blair Witch Project over James Bond Spectre. It is actually lower with a 6.5 and James Bond being a 6.8.
Does it suck? I thought it had an
I thought
impact.
it was good. I mean, I haven't watched it, but I've heard so much about it that I
Yeah.
think that would be good, but damn. I mean, a 6 is not the worst, to be fair, but
But
we also have to think, I guess, like, James Bond, popular series, if it's, like, horror, not as well known. I don't know, man. I thought it would be easier rankings. We got, like, easy on the first round.
yeah, the film launched a media franchise which includes 2 sequels, novels, comic books, and video games, which there's a new Blair Witch game coming out, I'm pretty sure. The film is credited with reviving the found footage technique that was later used by similarly successful horror films such as Paranormal Activity and Cloverfield.
The public might have liked it, but IMDb does not. Is that
Dude,
right?
there's
IMDb?
articles written about why it's one of the most important horror movies of all time.
You know what? I'll take my horror class and I'll let you know. I'll let you know more. But thank you so much for listening to All That
That's
Reminds
crazy.
Me. I appreciate you guys
How did we
pulling
lose
up.
to another James Bond movie?
James
There's
Bond,
so
man.
many of them.
There is a lot.
There's James Bond, fucking Spectre, whatever, did not have the impact that Blair Witch has had.
But yes, thank you so much for
Fuck
listening to the
IMDb.
podcast.
But thank you guys for listening.
It has been a whole year since we started this. More than a whole year, because we're posting this like on the 30th, I think.
Wait,
Is it
I
not?
start singing. I don't remember how the song goes. I don't remember.
Wait, we're posting this on the 27th.
That's not even the 30th. I was
I'm
thinking
sorry.
the 30th really out of this, but it's
I
not
know.
even the reference is
I
like that.
really-
Now we
I
just both look
know.
stupid. Now we just both
I'm
look dumb.
sorry.
Hopefully you're listening to this on the 30th. Otherwise we look really stupid right now.
But yes, we I appreciate you listening to the podcast and supporting it. If you guys don't know, these have been pre-recorded. I know we haven't really mentioned that.
Yeah, never.
So we're actually filming this on July 31st at 11:32 p.m. and I gotta go pack.
You leave in what, like 6 hours?
6:40 is my bus. But
Godspeed.
But yeah, and the next episode should be a live one, which is going to be exciting. Might be the start of a new
Dude, Titanic's
era.
only a 7.9. I'm addicted to this. I looked up the website.
We might do it. If you guys like this, let us know, because John's addicted. He might know every single one. He might memorize them all.
I'm gonna become what I sought to destroy and be a film bro.
But yes, thank you so much for listening to the podcast. We appreciate you.
Thank
We'll
you.
be back again on Tuesday. We post these at 9:30 a.m. EST if you want to be here really early. But if
Yep.
not, it's on Spotify, it's on Apple Music, it's on Podbean. Maybe it'll be on other platforms in the future, but we appreciate you listening. And we hope to see you listen to the next one. Say your goodbyes, John. Bye.
Thank you so much for listening to the podcast. I always appreciate it. I will be back with a live episode with
No, this
Back
is
to the Future.
no.
Empire Strikes Back. Empire Strikes Back's better than Back to the Future. No, it's not. Star mid.
John, this episode goes after Natalie.
Oh.
Yeah.
Hopefully you guys enjoyed the Natalie episode. We will be back with live episodes. Thank you so much.
Bye.
We appreciate you.
Have a good day.
Happy New Year, belated.